name is Shubham Dutta. I'm actually from West Bengal. So now currently I'm working with Speridian Technologies. I am a trainee associate, RPA trainee associate over here. It's been a 6 months. And that's all from my introduction. So coming to my process, as Vivek already explained, that it's an HR offer letter generator. With the offer letter, I have introduced also the relieving letter. So it's not only the HR will be and through the hiring process, they can also go through with the resignation process as well. Okay. Without wasting much time, let me share my screen. Okay, as I said, currently it's now HR offer or relieving letter generator. So coming to the problem statement, this is the main problem which most of the companies face, especially the HR department, that whether it's a hiring process or they are going through a relieving process, they have to do like filter the candidates who are hired or those who are leaving the organization and do it manually, and then prepare a offer letter or a relieving letter and just mail it to the individuals. Like this is a process which is, we do it continuously and it can be done without any human intervention. And for that purpose, to save a lot of time, and we all know that time is money. So it will be helpful for us in the business point of view also. I just came up with a process which will do the whole process of filtering the hired candidates or the relieving candidates, make an offer letter or a relieving letter, and just email it to the individual candidates. And then moving forward, so this is the introduction of my particular process, that there will be hired, relieving, and rejected candidates. There will be an Excel sheet which the HR team will pass. We will have the various details of the candidates with these three status. So on the basis of the status, the dispatcher will just send the items with relieving and the hired status to the queue, and then the performer will take that particular items and create a relieving and as well as an offer letter, and then mail it to the candidates. And for that purpose, like you can see the high level diagram also, that we take the input in an Excel sheet with the candidate details, filtering it, and then adding it to the queue, and then getting the details from that queue. And we also take an input, like there will always, like we all know that offer letter and relieving letter differs from company to company. So we will just give them a basic like criteria, like we will need certain fields which has to be there, and they can give any template, like their font, their design. That sample will be stored somewhere, and only one time they have to save that sample there, and this can then they can run the process again and again for n number of years. Okay, so that's all. So coming to the demo. So this all the information will be stored in the assets. Okay, whenever suppose this is a if you deploy it to a client, if the folders which he has to keep the sample, they can obviously change it from the assets, orchestrator assets. So the sample of the relieving letter will be here. This can be changed, as I said. And the offer letter is here. After they are created for the individual candidates, the higher candidates offer letter will come here, and the relieving letter candidates offer letter will come here, and it will be mailed to their respective accounts. So coming to the queue, this is the queue currently has the dispatcher. So this is the input file, which the HR file, which has all the details. So yes, you can see that there are two details, and there are, you can see 1, 2, 4 hired, and you can see 2 relieving. So that makes it 6. So my queue has 6 new items. Yeah, you can see it has 6 new items. It has all the details, so I can. It's all fine from the dispatcher side. I can move the queue.
Is it still running, Shubham?
Yes.
Okay, so it will generate the offer letters and then send it on email.
Yeah,
Is
send
that
it.
what?
It has already sent few items on the email. You can see on the Outlook that it's already.
Okay. Fair. Meanwhile, if anyone has any questions, they can also ask, because I don't want Shubham to miss his train. Anuka, over to you.
I wanted to see the output. So
Okay. So Shubham, is it all customizable? The format, the font, everything, like you said, is it controlled
Yes,
from a config
everything
file, or
can be
how
customized.
in
is it?
fact, you can move the header, everything, right from.
Everything. Just certain fields will be there, which that field should be.
How much time it will take for the output?
Usually it doesn't take this time. And I think because of the network issues.
Has it triggered any mail, Shubham? Can you open one mail and show?
I understand this can happen, Suman. Last run, did you have any output? We can see that output as well.
That Outlook I have.
It's open now.
This was the sample, like I could show sample. This was the sample. We can change the order and everything. Just certain fields has to be how it is. Like the company name should be there, the position, start date to start joining, and the recipient name. But you can change the order and everything. That won't make any difference. You can change the fonts and everything. This was for the offer letter. So you can see that everything was changed. And all these things, even the mail body, which this can be configured by the company as per their wish. Because I have created a config file, or it can be created in the assets also as well, where the companies can change their statements on their own.
Oh, that's fair. Thank you, Shubham. Anuka?
So the output can be in PDF also, right?
Yeah, output is both in PDF and as well as I've kept it in Word so that the HR team can change it if they wish. So Word and in PDF.
Okay.
Like I will show you, it's like you put in send, but yes, you can see that it is both in Word and PDF. Only the mail put it in send. This is for the relieving. The relieving is a little bit different. This is I have given a background.
Basically, you are having a template, and that template you are changing the
Template
values
change.
based on the input, right? That's all, right? Okay. Thank you. Any other questions from anyone? Okay. Thank you so much, Shivam, for your time. This was a good use case, a very practical one. Though we all know there was not much technicality into it, there is a lot of scope in HR which you can do, right? Apart from the generating the offer and delivering it, there are a lot of other things in HR as well. I would tell you, connect with Anuka, ask her about the HR processes which she has some issues on, and work on those. Right? That would give you a very good because you can have a separate offering from HR itself. So talk to Anuka and let's do it. Okay, Shivam?
Sure.
Thank you so much for your time, Shubham. It was a good presentation. Though I really appreciate your time because you were traveling, you were on the station, and you joined. That's really awesome. That's the spirit, man. Right? Thank you, Shubham.